Hey guys, welcome to Citizen Mentors. My name is Ketan, and I think till last lecture, till I think vocab section 3, we started with some words which were predominantly about the personality. So let me give you guys a little bit of recap. So we started with a word, I think that was nothing but paragon, right? So we talked about paragon, and we also talked about this one more word that we talked about. So today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about more of personalities, right? But while I do this, what I'm going to do is actually we will be taking a little bit of bad words also. So just say we talked about paragon, we talked about epitome, right? Because these are the examples like the benchmark, right? Now there is a word which means there are people they will always against something or the other, and actually that comes from one of the root. The root is nothing but icon. Okay. Now we know that there are many words from the root called as icon. You can start making notes, while I kind of brief you about this. So icon is a root wherein we can talk about good words also, which is iconic, right? So we know that somebody can be an iconic figure, right? Let's just say Virat Kohli or Sachin, right? So these guys are these people are having an iconic figure for us, or like maybe these are our icons, something like that, right? So you have iconic, icon, something like that. When we talk about role model, now I'm going to extend this word, and we will be having a new word. So that word is basically, it is called as iconoclastic. Okay, the word is called as iconoclastic. So iconoclastic. Iconoclastic is a negative word. Now here is an exception. The exception is, I said icon, iconic, right? All these are good words. All these are words which gives you positivity. However, iconoclastic is a word which is a negative word. Now what do you mean by iconoclastic? Iconoclastic ये वो टाइप के लोग होते हैं जो ऑलवेज किसी ना किसी चीज का ये काइंड ऑफ उसको अपोज करेंगे, राइट? उसको अपोज करेंगे या फिर उसके खिलाफ बात करेंगे, all that kind of thing, right? So this is where the iconoclastic word will come. Now it can be a politics word, okay? It can be a social word, or it can be used in the history kind of reading comprehension also. So when we talk about people who are actually opposing something, or when they are not in for something, so let's just say nowadays the kind of situation that we have, people are opposing Chinese policies, people are opposing to China companies, right? All those Chinese companies, right? So now we have iconoclastic kind of attitude amongst people. Then let's just say there are certain people, they always blame foreign brands, so their attitude is iconoclastic. So iconoclastic is a set of people who will always blame or oppose somebody or the other. Fine. Now, so here I'll quickly give you one root for the fact we're talking about opposing something. So I'll quickly give you a root. The root is called as alter. Fine. I mean, I can take this in another session also. But let's do two words quickly. So the root is alter. Fine. Now I'll take you two words from alter. Okay. I'll kind of take this later on also, but I'll give you what are the meanings that we have to oppose के लिए. So altercation. Okay, altercation means to oppose something. इसी का एक अपना synonym है, that's called as wrangle. So altercation and wrangle means किसी चीज को oppose करना. Getting my point? So you can say that after so much of wrangling or after so much of altercation in the parliament by the opposition party, the leading party was able to produce the bill and get it passed. Something like that. Altercation is a very common word, normal word. Wrangle is a word which comes in CAT, XAT, IFT and all the exams. You will mostly see wrangle word in reading comprehension. Wrangle का मतलब is also to oppose. Altercation, altercate का मतलब भी to oppose. Now how do you remember wrangle as a word? Altercation याद रहता है, excuse me, wrangle याद नहीं रहता. तो एक brand है, एक clothing brand है, that's called as Wrangler. तो Wrangler से हम wrangle याद रखेंगे. Fine. So this is what we have on a little bit of personality, and this is just to give you guys a little bit of additional knowledge. Now let's move ahead with personality. Now we'll do personality type of questions or personality type of words for a couple of things. So let's have words for freshers. Fine. The freshers के लिए तो we know there is a word called as freshers, but then what other words that we can have? So we have a word called as newbie. I hope this black marker is quite visible. I'll change it. So we have words like newbie. Okay, we have words like novice or novice, you can call it as. Matlab somebody who is new, right? Somebody who is a fresher, someone who does not have much of experience. Then you have word called as naive. Okay, now most of the time we believe that naive का मतलब होता है somebody who is an innocent. ठीक है, listen to me very carefully guys. Naive का मतलब होता है somebody who is an innocent. Now it depends how do you use that word, because हमारा एक फंडा always चलता है, that's called as English usage, right? Now let's just say I'll give you an example. And I'm saying that I don't know a couple of things, or let's just say a language called as Urdu. I'm saying that I'm pretty naive towards Urdu. I'm saying that I'm pretty naive towards science, or I'm pretty naive towards coding. It doesn't mean that I'm innocent towards them. That's the wrong English usage. What I meant to say is that I'm naive towards it. It means I have no idea about it. This is something new to me, right? I don't know much about it. I have no idea about it. This is where the naive word usage would come into picture. And let's say, when you talk about something like, if somebody is asking you, let's say there is certain mishap that has happened, right? And somebody is asking you, were you involved with that kind of a mishap? Then you can say that, no, I wasn't there. I am pretty naive to it. Here, the meaning of naive, according to the English usage, will be कि मुझे उस बारे में कुछ भी नहीं पता. I am an innocent guy. समझा? तो वो मीनिंग चेंज होते रहेगा. So this is what you need to understand. So newbie is a word, novice is a word, naive is a word, then there is another word. I'm giving you similar words. Now what we're trying to do is, excuse me, we're trying to build a tree. That's what is word tree. एक शब्द को पकड़ के उसके सिनोनिम पकड़ो, उसके एंटोनिम पकड़ो, एक पूरा बंच बन जाएगा. अगर आप ऐसे वर्बल पढ़ोगे, ऐसे वो क्या पढ़ोगे, then you're sorted. Now let's just talk about another word. There is another word called as neophyte. Spelling देखिए ना, गौर से. neo, that's neophyte. Neophyte is like immature, new, fresher, same category. Then there is another word, my favorite. It's called as, ये शायद से आपने कभी पहले सुना नहीं होगा. That's called as dilettante. Then there is another word that's called as fledgling. Okay, dilettante का मतलब होता है, या फिर fledgling का मतलब होता है kind of show off. So let's just say, there are students, like not students, I would say, there are certain people, they start learning certain musical instruments, or they start getting into certain new things, and they feel or they pretend to be pro in it. So all these sort of people will be called as dilettante. So this is the spelling, dilettante. This is pronounced as dilettante. Dilettante, fledgling, these are all called as not immature, but these guys are new in that. They are new to one particular thing, but they are pretending that they are pro in that. Now, another word I'll tell you. The other word is sophomore. Sophomore का मतलब होता है somebody who is immature, somebody who has no idea about one particular thing, somebody who is a fresher, somebody who is novice to it, right? That's called as sophomore. I'll give you another word that's called as tyro. Tyro का मतलब होता है somebody who is new to couple of things. So like I say that, let's just say if I ask you, tyro can also be a beginner. Tyro का मतलब beginner भी होता है. So let's just say I ask you कि you started with CAT preparation, okay? And I'm asking you like, okay, how good you are with verbal? You can say, sir, I'm tired to it. Listen to me carefully. मैंने क्या पूछा? How good you are with verbal? You can say, sir, I'm tired to it. Tired का मतलब होता है सर मैं beginner हूँ. मैंने भी चालू किया है. मुझे इतना ज़्यादा पता नहीं है. But let's just say there is one more person, your friend, you and he, you both started on the same day. 3 months down the line, you are tyro, but this guy, he knows more. He's got more experience, and he is actually confident more than you, and his performance is also good, rather better than you. So that person will be called as rookie. That person will be called as rookie. साइड बाय साइड लिखते चलना, जैसे मैं आपको डिक्टेट कर रहा हूँ, लिखते रहना आपकी नोटबुक पे. आज का जितने वर्ड्स आपके होने ही चाहिए किसी भी हाल में, राइट? So that person is called as rookie. Rookie मतलब somebody who is getting pro in something. Rookie मतलब somebody who is getting smart in something, or somebody who is having a good idea or having a hold on particular knowledge, right? That's called as rookie. Now ये तो आपके words हो गए पूरे freshers के लिए. Somebody who is inexperienced, somebody who is beginner. अब इसका उल्टा करेंगे. Now we will do antonyms. मैंने क्या कहा था, हम वर्ड करेंगे राइट, अब इसका हम एंटोनिम करेंगे, इसका उल्टा, इसका अपोजिट। सबसे पहला, ये सब बच्चे नए हैं राइट, तो वर्ड्स क्या ढूंढेंगे, एक्सपीरियंस क्या होगा, देयर इज अ वर्ड कॉल्ड एज वेटरन। इट्स अ ब्यूटीफुल वर्ड, ध्यान से देखना, वेटरन। वेटरन का मतलब होता है somebody who is pro in something, somebody who is a subject matter expert, right? Those kind of people are called as the veteran. Then there is another word called as dexterous. Dexterous का मतलब होता है somebody who is versatile, जिसको ज्यादा नॉलेज है, जो शार्प है, जो स्मार्ट है। Then there is another word called as suave. Right? It is S-U-A-V-E. It is not suave, मतलब गलती हो जाती है प्रोनाउंसिएशन में। It's called as suave. Suave का मतलब होता है straight, smart. Straight, smart. There is another word called as maven, which is M-A-V-E-N. Maven का मतलब होता है somebody who is smart. Right? I'll give you a sentence. His suave approach helped him to crack the biggest deal of his life. समझा? His suave approach helped him to crack the biggest deal of his life. और जितने भी वर्ड्स मैंने आज बोर्ड पे लिखे हैं, these are all CAT, XAT, NMAT, CMAT, SNAP, CET oriented. ये जो भी वर्ड्स मैं करा रहा हूँ, ये पूरी सीरीज में हम जो भी वर्ड्स कर रहे हैं, या फिर जितने भी आपके लेक्चर्स आप देखोगे वो क्या के, ये उतने सारे वर्ड्स हैं जो हर एक एग्जाम के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है। जो वर्ड इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है वो मैं ले ही नहीं रहा। You getting my point? So all these are important words. इसको एक नोटबुक में लिखो, make a separate notebook for your vocab, right? और जैसे मैं करा रहा हूँ वैसे ही करो, and every day रट्टा मत मारो। अभी तक 4 सेशन हुए, इसको पकड़िए 4 सेशन हुए, जो भी 4 सेशन हमारे हुए हैं, बस एक बार इसको go through करो, सिंपल सी बात है। So this is the way I teach verbal, and there are a lot of things in VARC for CAT. If you want to join my VARC program, or if you want to join my program for the full CAT kind of a thing, you can join us for CAT, XAT, and MAT, SIM, and all this exam. This year topper is 99.95, and there are many. So guys, if you are if you wish to join C2C Mentors for your CAT preparation, most welcome. We'll put the details in the description. You can check the description, and most welcome. So the next lecture is going to be tomorrow, right? You will get the update. So guys, that's it from my side. Thank you so much.